Hey guys, Tyro here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Kholodny Ferma Summer. Playing for you today, spawning on the left hand side, playing as US Forces is Hama, a Korean player. Just featured him in one of my replays a couple days ago.
Got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Spawning on the right hand side, playing for OKW is VindicareX. Also just featured him quite recently on the same map. And also as OKW, though in the other spawn. So we'll see what he does with this spawn, supposedly the superior spawn. See if he's learnt any lessons against US forces on this map.
That's done. Get ready to go, men.
So he's just going to go do some scouting with his truck. And though the truck is quite fragile now, I can still crush this wire that Hama was attempting to set up here on the tank there, the heavy cover. Also going to knock down a few fences, just doing a bit of damage, trying to make some easy passageways for his troops to make their way through the map. He's going for an early Kubel, which is well, not super early, but it is a Kubel and it's on the map. Last time we saw the machine go mechanized to counter this, but Hama does not have mechanized in his loadout, so we will not be seeing that.
Keep the pressure up. They're wise to us. Got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Google here is just pecking away at these troops in this church. Not doing much damage. We see Hama has actually got very little map control. His Vindicare's capped down most of his side of the maps, so early resource advantage here going to Vindicare. Hama's just trying to keep the pressure on. Denied that garrison there nicely.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
See 3 rifles from Hama, followed by a rear echelon. Secondary echelon, so I imagine he's going to try to do some frontline combat with his rifles and then some behind enemy backline capping with his rear echelons.
Area's ours.
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. He's using these rifles here to do his capping, and oh no, these rear echelons here are on a harassment mission, I believe, trying to get down to that fuel point, being shut down quite effectively by that Kubel. I was really just camping this this church here. It's definitely stalling Vindicare's progress out of his base. See, Armor Company has been selected by Hama, and he has fielded some assault engineers. Of course, the Wolverine and the Bulldozer Human now come one command point later than in the previous patch. Shouldn't matter too much for the Wolverine, should still come at a nice time to counter a Panzer IV, but definitely the Bulldozer coming a bit later can be an issue. Takes a whole mess of damage there. Uh-oh. Squad's maybe going to get wiped. Oh, nicely done there by Hama. He's using attack move there on his flamethrowers. And that's something you don't see from players often. What you can do with your flamethrower squad is attack, and then whilst the flamethrower is reloading, move them forwards, and then attack once more. As the flamethrower is usually the most damaging weapon.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
It's a nice trick to try and get a bit more DPS off, especially on troops on the move. Assault engineers perhaps slightly outgunned here against Kubel and Sturm Pioneers. They're trying to get up close and personal on these Sturmies. Nope, they're actually just going to try to duke it out against the Kubel, but Very fragile squad, our assault engineers, and they're quickly forced away. Very expensive to reinforce as well, so 280 manpower for a 4-man squad.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Very expensive to reinforce.
You're starting to get under my skin.
32. Yeah, that's
After this, I just want to
one of the larger drawbacks of assault engineers.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
So we see Vindicare setting up shop here, right next to Hama's cutoff and munitions point. And now sending these Fusiliers to try and cap that point. Doesn't want to lose control of that garrison. Flamethrowers are going to make getting the squad out of this garrison a lot easier.
The capture point is being overrun.
Reloading. Where's flank security?
We're losing a capture point.
Secured. We're getting chewed up here.
Crowd's got us pegged. The capture point
Looks
is
like the
being
captain's
overrun.
trying to find an angle to launch his bazookas at this Kubel. Unsuccessful so far. Fusiliers have been upgraded with G43s. They're doing some capping there in the north. Rifles take a lot of losses on approach, and they're going to be forced to retreat there against those Volksgrenadiers. Big push coming through the centre from Hama. Maybe wants to apply some pressure to Vindicare's cutoff. Oh, that could be a nasty grenade, and it is a nasty grenade. Almost wipes that full rifle squad there. These assault engineers have taken a lot of bleed. I mean, a lot of damage. Not a lot of bleed yet. Captain also sitting back here.
We're back to full strength.
So we do see tier 2 and tier 1 going down from Vindicare.
Under goddamn fire! Taking fire!
Maybe thinking Jagdpanzer.
We're getting chewed up here.
Stuart's under construction for Hama. Is about to pop out.
Green as green can be. Well,
And no, it's in fact going to be a Puma from Vindicare. Okay, not a bad choice.
Objective secure.
It was either that or go for a pair of Rakedenwerfers. Something.
capture point is
Either
under
or.
attack. Hug the dirt.
I suppose he doesn't really have enough manpower for a pair of Rakedenwerfers, having gone for 2 Fusiliers.
More evidence of just
Our supply line just got cut off.
Demo charge here on the heavy cover there. So cheeky demolition charge. Highly recommended. Here comes Stuart on the flank of this Kubel. That's going to go down for sure, and for good measure he's going to use shell shock, so there's no escaping for that Kubel. Captain in from the flank as well. That thing probably could have died 3 times over there. Maybe a bit of overkill using the shell shock. Could have saved his munitions for another demo charge, or maybe some
The enemy
armed
is
company
overrunning
mines.
one of our capture points.
Stuart just trying to inflict a bit of bleed on these retreating squads. Probably aware that there's going to be a Puma sometime soon. Doesn't want to overextend with his Stuart.
German infantry. Cut 'em down. Ready, set.
Stuart now moving to the south, where all these troops are, also in the protection of his captain.
Replacement's in.
So if the Puma does arrive, he won't be outgunned. Here comes the Puma. Can't shoot through the heavy cover though. Stuart's trying to round the corner. Out comes the captain to try to get a couple of Zook shots off.
where's that coming from?
One of them does connect.
Under fire! Crowd's got an armored car over here! Point secure.
A capture point is being overrun.
Stuart now moving to to the south, and Captain's going to try find a line on that Ferma. One Zoop connects once more. There's a Shrek squad here, so the Stuart is actually firing through the tree line here. But he's hitting the heavy cover almost every time. Now Stuart's a bit outgunned. Shrek squad coming through. Whoa. Oh yeah. Looks like the flamethrower exploded. That must have been the assault engineers. Going down to those two squads there. So I believe that's the first wipe. No, the Kubel was the first wipe. But the Kubel, less expensive and just less expensive than assault engineers as well. Those assault engineers had the flamethrower upgrade, so that's an early lead towards Vindicare.
A capture point is under attack.
Ooh, could this go off here?
Supply line just got cut off.
Maybe if Hama applies a bit of pressure, those Fusiliers may be compelled to take cover under that tank and fall victim to that trap.
A capture point is being overrun.
See some sandbags going up here on this munitions point. So all sorts of capping going on here. We see a cut-off maneuver there from Vindicare.
75mm gun ready for action.
And now Kholodny is coming out next. No, cancelled that. Okay. No, he's going to go for the Kholodny after all.
Field promotion just came through.
No charge went off. Oh, I got swept there, I see. Nicely done there from Vindicare. No assault engineers on the field either, so there are going to be no more of those nasty surprises.
Someone get us out of here.
Packouts are on the front lines now, being chased away by these stern pioneers though.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
I feel like Hama could maybe do with a bit more firepower. He's floating through munitions. Maybe should upgrade bars. This isn't like the machine. Uh-oh. Stuart's going deep. He's activated shell shock. Puma's in a lot of trouble. Puma pops smoke. Stuart's trying to fire through the smoke. Switches targets to the Kholodny, and now he's just going to disengage. Opportunity lost there, but didn't want to risk losing the Stuart for no gain at all. Kholodny there, and also those OKW flak emplacements can do quite a lot of damage to the Stuart, so he's playing it safe, and I don't blame him for that.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Ready. Stick with me and you might just make it.
Move complete.
We're losing a capture point.
Man, just all sorts of capping going on in every direction at the moment.
Our supply line just
We
got
see
cut off.
breakthrough activated here by Vindicare, quickly making short work of that cut-off point there. It's going to do a lot of harassment onto Hama's sectors now, just decapping them all. Breakthrough, of course, speeds up the decapping, but not the capping, so Vindicare's just moving to all the sectors and decapping them with lightning
The enemy
speed.
is overrunning one of our capture points.
Stuart moves to the north to try to shut this down, and does, forcing those troops to retreat there, and they manage to go down on retreat. This is... Nope, Puma has completed repairs. Shell shock activated, misses that shell though. Activate, gets on that shell, and probably a rifle grenade is going to come out from these riflemen. As they run through the smoke, can they
Under attack.
get it off?
Our supply line just got cut off.
Here it is. Here's the chance. Very late on the activation there.
Promotion just came in.
And look at that, it connected from a million miles away.
A capture point is being overrun.
A homing beacon attached to that. Laser guided crystal oscillated anti-tank grenade there. Very advanced technology for World War II.
Taking fire!
We're losing a capture point.
Kraut's giving us some trouble here. Hey, blood over here.
So the engine damage has been repaired, but
M10
Puma's
tank
still
destroyed,
slightly
ready for
damaged.
deployment.
Trying to put some pressure on this Stuart. At the same time, fresh assault engineers are making a nice play on to Vindicare's cutoff. Heavily outgunned there by the Fusiliers with G43s though, forced to retreat. Hama now does have the required amount of command points for a Wolverine, and that would be a very effective counter to the Puma. This Puma has been causing Hama all sorts of issues really, so
The enemy
maybe
is
he will
overrunning one of
field
our capture
the
points.
Wolverine. If he does, that may buy him a bit more map control and speed up his fuel income, so he will actually be able to afford the bulldozer Sherman by the time he reaches 10 command points. In fact, he may actually be able to do that anyway.
We're losing a capture point.
We have seen some different strategies from US forces these days. Seems like the old lieutenant strategies do not really work. See some people ticking both officers, going for a fast Stuart and then back ticking to lieutenant, and then bringing out some 50 cals to try and hold on to sectors. It's not what we've seen from Hama here though.
Grenade, move!
Grenade partially dodged there, but still does enough damage to force a retreat. Wolverine and Stuart in the south. I don't know if this Wolverine has been scouted by Vindicare.
90-day wonders. Fall in.
Another cut-off play here from Vindicare. He's really keeping the pressure on Hama's cut-off. This is quite impressive. Packhouse has got 2 kills. Oh, the Stuart almost, the Puma almost knocks out that rifle squad. That's so low. Here comes the Wolverine though. Where is the Wolverine? No. Takes a Kenworth shell from the church, decides to disengage. So Vindicare is definitely aware of the M10 now. And this is actually a nice move from Hama. He's going to try cap this fuel in the south.
We're losing a capture point. Contact! Infantry!
Heavily outgunned there though by the 2 Fusilier squads.
Contact! Enemy infantry! Field strip complete. We just got promoted!
Welcome to the death factory, boys.
They're wise to us!
Sherman dozers have reached the front line.
So we see Vindicare's at quite a large victory point disadvantage, 282 to Hama's 447.
Being overrun.
Generally, this is what you want as US forces. You want an early game victory point advantage, as OKW usually has a slightly stronger late game. And you can run out of steam. Nice crush attempt there by the Wolverine. Oh, is he going to finish the job? Almost gets the entire squad there. That is the strength of the Wolverine. Very, very fast tank. As you can see when it's on roads, it looks like it's in fast forward. It goes so quickly.
Sniffing around our asses.
Got to be careful against the Wolverine's crush potential. He's taking a bit of damage here though. Takes an AT grenade now. There's the Kenworth here trying to find a line on it. I don't believe it can fire through that tree line though. It's too thick. Stuart's here. Just trying to put some pressure on the Kenworth. Here comes the Puma though from the side, and Shrek squad. I think this Stuart's going to go down. He activates shell shock, but doesn't matter. Goes down before that can take effect. Wolverine gets a bit more crush, even though it's got a damaged engine, still manages to crush a few models. M10's in a lot of trouble. Misses that shell. He's on super low health now. Needs to get these troops in the center down here to help in this engagement. And I think with the Kenworth coming from one direction and the Shrek squad from the other, he's going to lose this Wolverine. May actually be an idea to decrew it, try to keep the vehicle crew, but does not decide to do that. Rifles too late to the party.
Capture point is under attack.
So now Vindicare should have a rather large advantage, but second Wolverine fielder from Hama goes deep to try and finish the job on the Puma, but had no engine damage.
A capture point is under attack.
Rather futile mission there.
Taking fire!
Deploying all-round security.
God damn it!
So Hama engaging there with a slightly damaged Wolverine ended up costing him the tank, both his Stuart and his Wolverine.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Poor play there. Should have made sure it was fully repaired before engaging. If they hadn't got snared there, I think this game would be in a very, very different situation. Vindicare is now bringing out the Jagdpanzer.
M10 ready for action.
You can see assault engineers just really don't offer much utility without a flamethrower. These guns aren't terribly powerful. And the squad is very squishy and very expensive to reinforce, as I was saying earlier.
Being overrun. Stick with me, you might just make it.
How's Packouts doing? Oh, it's up to 10 kills now. It's been doing a decent job here in the centre. It's up from 2 kills we saw earlier.
All done over here.
Looks like the Wolverine may be mobilising to do a bit more crushing here in the north. Going for this Fox Grenadier squad would be the best bet. Here comes the crushing machine.
Incoming fire!
Having a bit of trouble pathing around this point though. There's an issue, you can get caught on these points. Crushes one. They jump in the garrison to try and avoid further crush, which is actually probably a pretty good play. Here comes the Puma.
Taking rocket fire!
Suppressive fire!
Just trying to use the Wolverine to try and demolish the house. AT grenade coming out, maybe. Finally, on the Puma. Oh, here's the captain from the south. I think that Puma's gonna go down. Nicely done there by Hama. He needed that. If he was up against a Puma and a Jagdpanzer, he would have been having a very hard time. The aim shot combined with the powerful follow-up from the Jagdpanzer would have been a very large obstacle for Hama to deal with. Now it looks like he wants to finish the job knocking out this garrison. Kenwerfer is about to position itself.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Still, we see a huge force of Fusiliers from Vindicare. He's really going to be using that as his main form of anti-infantry. And wow! Was that the high explosive anti-tank barrage? Actually did a lot of damage there. How much munitions does that cost? Okay, apparently none.
Green as green can be. Well, grab your shit. We're losing a capture point.
Wolverine returns to crushing duties here in the south and quickly forces away those Fusiliers.
Cut. Germans are making a push.
Go ahead. Standing by.
Captain sprinting to the front lines. Vet 3 now.
Shooter!
Predictive grenade there on the heavy cover. Pays dividends for Vindicare. Nicely done. Fusilier squads, actually, I mean, Fox Grenadier squads actually up to Vet 5 without a Shrek. That's pretty impressive.
Reinforcements in.
Of course, veterancy is based on damage dealt, and it would be very hard to deal a lot of damage. The
Capture point is being overrun.
Fox Grenadier squad. Oh, that was a opportunity gone begging there for Hama. Could have almost got 2 squads there, I think. With that demo charge. Jagdpanzer shows itself. Gets a few good shells off on the Wolverine. That Packouts even shooting it. Under a bit of pressure now from these Fusiliers. Do finally have bars though from Hama. Just a single bar on each squad. Oh no, Packouts, it does get decrewed. Okay, dodge there, nicely done from Hama. Gets up close and personal on these folks. And that's an officer. Oh, it's an officer for Vindicare. They don't see that too often. Demon Charge does end up wiping that squad on retreat though. Here comes the bulldozer. Oh, wow, look at that. First shell wipes that squad. They were so tightly clumped there before they retreated. Definitely a good bit of luck there from Hama. The bulldozer's pretty inaccurate firing on the move, so he definitely struck gold with that shell.
Task armor ready. Crew ready.
Placement's in. Green as green can be.
So we see Hama's infantry forces a bit lacking now. Is he going to go for...
Overrunning one of our capture points.
He's got Thompsons on his vehicle crew.
German dozers have reached the front line.
Is he seriously going to try and use vehicle crew Thompsons? If he makes good use of the vehicle crew Thompsons, this replay is an automatic 10 out of 10. Often complained about feature of armour company, vehicle crew Thompsons offer very little utility to this doctrine. Captain does manage to secure the centre VP, taking quite a lot of bleed for its trouble though. Pack Howitzer has been recruited. Trying to prevent the recap of that. Bulldozer sitting back here. Leg Panzer also in the centre. Oh wow, Pack Howitzer, this thing is spitting fire right now. Just nailing everything with its first shell. Wolverine in the north. Hama probably needs 2 Wolverines if he wants to take on this Jagdpanzer, and he definitely wants to avoid this Jagdpanzer getting vet. That's when the Jagdpanzer becomes really deadly. Bulldozer from the south, Wolverine from the north. Wolverine trying to get onto the flank of the Jagdpanzer, but he doesn't seem to need to do it. There's no mines here from Vindicare. There's a Raketenwerfer though. But is this Wolverine just going to get... Oh my god, the Wolverine gets the Jagdpanzer. Every one of those shots penetrated. And, well, I mean, that's just the power of the Wolverine there. Very, very fast tank, as you can see, it was keeping up quite effectively. But down goes the bulldozer. A bit late on the smoke there. The Raketenwerfer and the garrison finishes their job on that. So that was pretty much an even trade there on each side. Jagdpanzer for Bulldozer Schumann. Oh, is that squad going to get wiped on retreat? It is! Wolverine's taken engine damage, but there's nothing to follow up. G43 Vet5 Fusilier is far too strong for even 2 squads. Oh, but once again, this Pack Howitzer, what is this thing on? This is just crazy. It's landing almost every shell. Raketenwerfer now in position to try and finish the job on this Wolverine. Wolverine's on the road though, so it's moving quite quickly. Despite having that damaged engine, just trying to kite it around this garrison. Vehicle crew Thompsons, here we go! Is he going to wipe this Raketenwerfer? Oh, that was... Well, there we go, 10 out of 10. Vehicle crew Thompsons do finally come through. Oh no, don't get wiped. Thompson's up close. It's G43 Grins. I mean, Fusiliers, but the Fusiliers are too strong. Well, it's good to see the vehicle crew Thompsons in effect anyway. Managing to clear that Raketenwerfer, and looks like These rear echelons may go up and steal that now. Looks like Vindicare may be thinking about going for another Jagdpanzer.
German dozer is ready
Still
for
a
action.
wee way away from that. Lost almost all of his folks. Well, he actually did lose all his folks. That's a fresh squad.
Area secure! Area secure! Taking fire!
If we look at the victory points, we see that Hama is still in the lead. Vindicare at 220, Hama at 362.
Tactical point being captured.
Increase your range!
That's it. Point now. Over here.
Oh, rifles get wiped there. That's a nasty blob of Fusiliers. All of them with G43s. Oh, bulldozer firing through the tree line there. Forced a retreat from two of the squads.
Pay attention this way.
Crouch giving us some trouble here.
Close it up.
Another demo charge going down.
Back to full numbers.
Here's this one going
What the hell am I meant to do with
right
these?
on the corner there, so maybe hoping to catch some retreating squads through there. Whoa, what did I miss?
German dozers have reached the front line.
Rifle squad going down? No. We're missing a rear echelon squad, so it must be a rear echelon squad.
Find cover. Watch me for safety. Crew ready.
He did steal that Rakenwerfer, maybe went down to this squad up here. Doesn't really matter too much. It's just some
That's it,
rear
fellas.
echelons.
Knock their fucking block off. Germans have 200 points left.
Oh, Packhauser just pins two squads. Oh, Bulldozer with the follow-up. That's going to be a mass retreat from Vindicare. Just completely shut down that push with Bulldozer and Packhauser combination. 50 cal now on the Bulldozer. He's going to continue the chase, trying to inflict a bit of bleed. Oh, and he clears that Rakenwerfer. Maybe he's using attack ground. I believe that's more effective than just trying to right-click it on the move. Oh, he clears it again straight away. This Bulldozer is just spitting fire. Now he's putting quite a lot of damage onto the mechanized regiment. I don't think he's going to be able to knock it out unless he has enough munitions for the RNG bombs, which he doesn't. Bulldozer now, he's in a bit of trouble. May take an AT grenade. Is going to take an AT grenade. Oh, but it bugged out. Okay. Rotten bit of luck there from Vindicare. Probably would have been able to get that Bulldozer on retreat. Oh, may still be able to get it. Here's the Jagdpanzer. Bulldozer's going to try to get around the corner here. Where is... Nope. Goes down to a very long range Rakenwerfer shell. So perhaps a slightly too aggressive play there from Hama with his Bulldozer once more. Sees that going down. Still has managed to set up a triple cap, quickly running Vindicare out of victory points.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Vindicare actually activating breakthrough once more. Wants to stop the victory point bleed as fast as he can, but unfortunately does not work for his crew weapons.
Capture point is under attack.
So Rakenwerfer in the centre, it's going to have to decap at regular speed. Demo charge goes off there.
You might just make it.
Don't think that got a wipe.
Task complete.
Stolen Rakenwerfer now in the centre.
Capture point is
Force
being
back that
overrun.
Jagdpanzer.
German infantry!
Big blob here from Hama. It's going to force away all of these Fusiliers.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
A lot of damage being dealt on retreat there as well. I really want to see some more action from these vehicle crew Thompsons. It does show that they have a lot of kills, but I believe a lot of those are from
Contact! Infantry!
Crushers earlier when they were still in that Wolverine. Oh, pack outer. This thing has really been doing a really good job this game. Almost every shell I seem to see it
Area's ours.
on target. Still, there are a few wrecks around for Vindicare to salvage if he so choose. There's one down here. Of course, this one here, that one up there. So there's a few more resources available on the map for Vindicare.
Get that newbie somewhere where he can't get out.
And here he goes now. He's going to salvage with his folks.
50 cals up.
Fresh bulldozer from Hama.
All done over here.
A fresh demo charge here in the center. Looks like Hama's going to try play the victory point game. Bit of friendly fire there from the bulldozer. Squad may go down on retreat here though. So Junior switch targets and finish the job there. Nicely done. Getting with it. Keeping his Jagdpanzer honest. Oh, he clears that Rickon with it. So Junior's almost go down. Oh, once again this pack out's dishing it out. It was even outside of its range there. Somehow suppresses that beastly squad. I think that's just an errant shot.
Under fire! Enemy contact! Where's he at? Up on the flank!
Those are firing it from the side.
Kraut's got us dialed in!
Could be an idea for Hama to actually use the create barrier to set up some cover around the center VP. Try and deny Vindicare's advances. Maybe combine that with 50 cal. Might be a good play.
Kill with the coax. Krauts are taking one of our points.
Interesting to see that Hama has not gone for grenades this entire game. I suppose he hasn't had any machine guns to deal with. Oh no, don't lose this rifle squad. Oh, and they dropped their bar as well.
Infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Bit of inattentiveness there from Hama. Cost him his vetted up rifles, and that bar's almost certainly going to be picked up by Vindicare.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Breakthrough once more used by Vindicare. He does have quite a lot of munitions in the bank, so he can afford to use it. He's actually using this vetted up squad with their sprint to try and quickly make use of that breakthrough. Nicely done. Demo charge goes off there. Looks like it got a squad as well.
Point is being overrun.
What squad was that? There was a squad of Volksgrenadiers. I don't see up the top there anymore, so looks like it was Volks. Oh, here we go. Thompson's versus Stern Pioneers. Thompson's tearing them up.
Lay down a base of fire.
Vehicle crew Thompsons. There we go. We got to see a bit of action. Oh, shoe mine.
We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Wonder how they're going to go. Officer versus Thompsons. Don't want to get too distracted from the action here in the north. Pack outs and bulldozer though. I think that's going to quickly repel these Fusiliers. Jagdpanzer's in an awkward position. Here we go. Thompsons get up close. No, they're down to 2 men. Getting close. They're trying to go for the officer model here. May lose his Thompsons though. Oh, and he does. That's a crying shame. I think Hummer's
Heavy machine gun team ready.
maybe getting a bit tired here. He's losing a few of his squads unnecessarily.
Got eyes on that shooter!
Jagdpanzer has finally rotated to the north to try and shut down this bulldozer Sherman.
The capture point is being overrun. All done over here. Hunt down the hatches.
Oh, nice shell there. Fusilier's going to have to retreat. Rifles, fresh rifles in fact arrived for Hama. He's going to use sprint on his captain to try to do some capping, so bit of sprint coming on for both sides. Another demo charge going down in the center. Salvaging core just in the wrong time for Vindicare. Oh, look at that. Whoa! Bulldozer's been a bit reckless. Oh, this is exactly what I was saying. Hama has gone for Lieutenant Tech and has fielded himself a 50 cal to try and play the victory point game. So here we go. This is exactly what I said I wanted to see. But here comes assault artillery from Vindicare in the center sector. He hasn't hit anything yet, as far as I can see. He hasn't even set off this demo charge. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and it's catching these squads on retreat a little bit. Though they are retreating at a pretty good time now, once most of the barrage has finished. Smoke covering the advance of Vindicare. He's going to do some capping once more. He's activated breakthrough again. He's going to send his sprinting squad to try to do the harassment once more. G43's tearing through those rifles, making short work.
A capture point is under attack.
Oh, pack out! So this thing is doing so good. 19 kills, and I think it had 13 before it got decrewed before. Definitely got his money's worth out of that.
A capture point is being overrun.
There's the officer doing 8 kills. Haven't seen any forced retreats so far, or target them.
Well, grab your shit and follow me.
Wow, bulldozer shell almost wipes that whole squad in one hit. Did he actually? Oh, he switched out the crew. So I was wondering why it only showed 9 kills. So he's got the vehicle crew out of that. Maybe he's going to upgrade that with Thompson's again.
300 points remaining.
And I believe he's got a squad of rear echelons in here. Oh wow, Packhauser! This is just crazy. Hama's getting so lucky with this Packhauser and bulldozer shooting. Trust me when I say that this is not what usually happens when you go Packhauser and bulldozer shooting. Usually they almost never hit anything, but Hama's getting crazy good luck. Perhaps going to try to get these Sturms Pioneers on retreat. There's a shoe mine here though. Kenworth also in the north. Jagdpanzer's rotating to the north to try to finish the job on this bulldozer Sherman. Rounds the corner. Perhaps would have been a better idea to try to come straight through here. Slightly more risky for Hama, but maybe slightly more effective. Now he's actually going to put a demo charge down on this cutoff, knowing that Vindicare has come out here with his vetted up Fusiliers many times to do harassment with the breakthrough. He's going to try to counter that with a demo charge.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh no, 50 cal is going to be cleared. Oh, bulldozer, this thing is just crazy. I cannot believe how many good shots he's gotten with this bulldozer. Bulldozer's now having a bit of issues with pathing, and he's going to go down to the Jagdpanzer. Perhaps this is an opportune time for Hama to try call in a Wolverines. Very close to try to finish the job on the Jagdpanzer. Here it comes. Just need that extra 5 or so manpower. 50 cal has been recruited in the centre. Wolverine is mobilised, now he's on the road, he's going hunting for the Jagdpanzer, I feel. Black half track in the centre though as well. Quickly gets knocked out by the Wolverine. Wolverine's going deep. There's the Kenworth here though. Decides not to continue the chase, probably a wise idea.
All done over here.
Still, Vindicare is definitely feeling the pressure now of
Running one of our capture points.
the victory points. He's down to only 76. Wolverine's going for some more crushes here in the south on these G43 Fusiliers. Gets a couple squad members there. It's going for some more. Oh, gets a couple more. Oh, he's almost getting the whole squad. Now Wolverine's in a bit of trouble. Jagdpans are partially repaired. Going in for the kill. There's the captain here though. Doesn't want to overextend. Maybe. Yeah, he tries to fire through here. You can fire through this little gap here, but not through here. This is a bit of a shot, big time shot blocker.
Fire and adjust! Fire and adjust! M10 tank destroyer ready for deployment. Keep low! Use cover!
Did he actually upgrade Thompson's on this? No, he didn't upgrade Thompson's on that crew. Assault artillery coming in on the centre once more. It's probably going to force a mass retreat from Hama.
A capture point is under attack.
Takes a very long time for those shells to start flying though. If he's lucky, he'll clear out their demo charge. G43 is chasing away this captain in the south. This thing's been really good for Hama all game. He's done a good job supporting his tanks, trying to keep those Jagdpanzers honest.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death.
Breakthrough also activated by Vindicare. It's quickly trying to cap the centre and the south VP. But at the same time, Hama is capping in the north. All points are neutral at the moment. Vindicare down to only 52 though. High explosive barrage. Not hitting anything. Demo charge down here. Oh, this could be juicy. Here we go, forced retreat from the officer. Oh, the Jagdpans are just sitting in front of this Rakedenwerfer if it goes down. What was that? Oh, demo charge almost gets that squad on retreat. So that was just a huge misplay from Vindicare there. Just lost his Jagdpanzer for no reason at all, sitting in front of a Rakedenwerfer for like a good minute there, really. It was a confusing play. Luckily, he does still have enough fuel in the bank to build himself another one. Doesn't really need to build another one though, he's only up against a Wolverine. And Hama still a fair way away in terms of fuel from a bulldozer Sherman. 140 fuel for that bad boy. Really? Wow. Packhauser must have been tearing up in that last engagement there. 50 cal being focused down by all the Fusiliers. Managed to suppress that squad. Wolverine's coming in for some crushes once more. Oh, that grenade didn't do much at all. Wolverine's trying to get the crush. Forces a retreat from that squad at the very least. Oh, Packhauser! Whoa, once more! It's a miracle hit. He may get the squad on retreat. Down go the Vet 5 Fusiliers. This Packhauser, this thing is just... Oh my god, I'm lost for words. It's been doing such a good job this game. I need to find out Hama's trick if maybe he's using attack ground rather than just... Whoa! Wipes the squad! They were all clumped up trying to get around that wreck and it just one hits that 6-man squad. And just like that, I think that's going to be the turning point for this game. I think that's going to close the door on Vindicare's hopes. He's lost 2 Fusilier squads. Now he doesn't have enough to try and keep hold of these victory points anymore. Big Fusilier blob going through the centre once more. Wolverine's going in for the crush again. Oh my god, Packhauser again gets a nice hit off, forces a retreat again. 56 kills! What? Oh my god. And Vindicare surrenders. As you were saying, I think losing that Jagdpanzer and a couple miracle hits there at the end for the Packhauser. And that's it. GG. Hama wins. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.